Okay, well, after about a year not making any videos, I thought I'd do a quick update here. Not that not that there's anybody interested, but just a quick update, or just a log on my hi-fi journey. I've been very busy at work, not had time for any of this type of stuff, and fortunately I needed to upgrade the network that I currently use for work, and my the number of technical things that I'm involved in for work. Anyway, so the hi-fi that this system that I've built is in my office and my workshop, and so I've had to upgrade a lot of the switches, and I had these old Cisco switches in the network. When I say they're old, they are old, from 2010, and some new ones. So the reason I used those is early in the year I needed to create some VLANs for the various elements of the network and the devices that are remote desktop to machine devices. So I created some virtual LANs and VLANs, and I obviously needed to move away from generic switches, just cheap, normal, switches, and then I put these in. So there were three of them in a daisy chain configuration with the network bridge. So the network comes in my house over there, and then I beam it across the road with a station, a network switch. I mean, you can actually not a network switch, sorry, a network. See, just stopping my finger there. See, there's one of them, and the other one's inside the office here. The network comes across the road, and then it came into this switch, and then around the office to the switch over there, and then main machine and whatever. Anyway, the point is, I changed all these switches out for Ubiquiti switches, and then some new access points. All I can tell you is and I've only done it in stages. I didn't do them all three at the same time. There's the third one over there. I didn't do them all at the same time. Every single time I've put one in, it's had an improvement on the sound of the system. Well, it's changed it. I think what has happened, and it's still, I mean, I've only got this one in this morning. This is the main one where the network comes across the road. It's an enterprise switch. It's an absolute beast, this thing. But you can see I've got the hi-fi connected via SFP to this Buffalo switch here, which will get reclocked, and then my rock is here, which feeds the Pi in there, right? I would compare the upgrade path with network switches and the network itself. I mean, there's a significant amount of stuff on the back end of this. This goes from here back to the house over the bridge, and then that goes into another one of these switches, and that then goes into UDR7. So there's a significant amount of hardware. It's probably 2,000 pounds worth of switches and modems and network gubbins to get the signal here, and all of this stuff together. 1,500 pounds worth of stuff. And everything's on so while this is on SFP, it's on a separate VLAN. So it's on a separate VLAN. My tunneling stuff for the machines is on a VLAN, and then the network is on another VLAN. So there's three VLANs, and this one is purely optical to the Buffalo switch. Anyway, having said that, it's a very controversial thing to say, but I would say replacing the switches and the network gear is as big an upgrade as reclocking your Pi, reclocking your DAC. So, where I've changed out the clocks to Ian's clocks, you can see them there. Oh, you know what I mean. The effect that the clocks have on the system sound is comparable to swapping out the network stuff. Not sure how good this video is to anybody. I haven't posted anything for ages. Some of you might find it interesting. If you're thinking about even just getting a better router, getting away from your ISP router, just getting that piece of crap that your ISP provides you, get rid of that, or just use it to get the network out and then get it into a decent router itself or modem. If you can do it, I suggest you do it, even if it's a entry-level thing. It's going to make an enormous difference to your system. It certainly has to mine. I would never have believed it. Many people have said it to me before, and I've thought it was absolute nonsense. It doesn't make any sense, right? But there are so many clocks in the path, especially in this system where there's so many moving parts. I mean, for me if I wanted to improve what I've got here, I definitely think getting rid of that bridge would be the next upgrade path. I have to move next year, so potentially I will get my own supply to this premises, and then if I can get a fiber line, that'd be 100%. But yeah, I hope you find it useful. Cheers.